to Juliane and Kylah, Traveling Teachers. I'm Juliane.
And I'm Kylah.
And today we're going to be giving you guys a realistic breakdown of what we spend and how much we can save here living in Korea.
So like, comment, and subscribe below.
Thank you! Want you guys to take in consideration that we are living in Korea right now during COVID, and our budgets and stuff will definitely change over the next 2 weeks when we can't do anything. Yeah. But this is going to just kind of be our experiences budgeting and saving in Korea and how much we spend right now during COVID.
Yeah, because we got here in November, so we've only been in Korea during COVID.
Yes.
So we actually got a comment from one of our subscribers. She would like to know
how much we save each month, our monthly expenses, how we send money home, and how much we spend grocery shopping.
And before we wanted to make this video, we've been talking a lot between ourselves just about like budgeting and like saving money here, because it's just not, if we're being honest, what we expected.
Yes.
And I mean, we'll get into it more, but it does come down to the lifestyle that you want to live in Korea, and what you do and how you budget your money and how much you want to see and experience here.
Yeah, I think that we can obviously give you guys like what we've been spending, stuff like that, but this completely is going to be different for each person. I mean, it's even different between both of us. Like, let's say you're making 2.3 million won, which I feel like is a pretty average salary. It might be lower if you don't have experience, or it could be higher than, yes, if you do have experience. So you're gonna get taxes taken out, which if you are from the US, I don't know about other countries, you can like get that money back when you leave, so you can get that money back. But you're also gonna get like your health insurance out. So you're gonna be making about 2.1 million won, which I would say is around like 2,000 US dollars. So your budget is 2,000 US dollars, let's say, per month. You have to think about your bills. Our bills are both different. My apartment is slightly bigger, so I do pay more. I pay like 140 a month in bills, and yours are like,
mine's like 100. And this winter though, for both of us, are both way higher.
Yeah, way higher.
More towards like 200.
The heat, yeah. But we have our friend Rachel that you guys have seen. She lives in an older apartment in the middle of Seoul, and hers are more like $70. So we're in a newer, I think this building's maybe even like 4 years old. Like, this is a brand new building. So it's going to depend. So you're gonna take those bills out. Then you need to think about your phone plan. You wanna think about, is your Wi-Fi included, stuff like that.
That brings you down like, I'd say 100 and 200 more.
Yeah, like another 100. I would get, because I think my bill is like 44,000 won for my phone, and that's with me having a phone paid and just paying for the phone plan. So it depends if you buy your phone here, obviously. And then I think my Wi-Fi is like 18,000 a month. So you need to factor in that stuff, and then groceries.
Yeah, we don't know how to cook, so
yeah. Groceries don't really cost a lot, guys. I literally eat pasta and chicken and rice.
I eat literally rice, an egg
kimchi.
or two, and kimchi and kim. I swear to God, every single night for dinner.
Yeah.
So, which I'm not complaining, it's very good. So, but
I usually get like a huge thing of sweet potatoes, and maybe if I have a picture I can post it, but that's like 11,000 won. Fruit here is super expensive too. Like, so if you're trying to make smoothies with like lots of fruit, you're
gonna pay a lot.
Healthy foods are going to cost a lot.
Also, if you're a picky eater and you just want like international type food, you're gonna be spending a lot more on groceries. Even butter, like there's random things here that are a lot, like there's expensive, that are just a lot more money, like butter, things like that. Dairy products usually in general are a bit more, because I don't think there's as many dairy farms here, so you're gonna pay more for things that you might not expect. Or if you're eating a certain way, I'd look into it before you come here, just to see the prices on those things.
This is how you don't save. Buy pizza. But honestly, guys, this was 22,000 won. That's not that bad.
Okay, no, to be fair, it's cheap, but
stuffed crust too.
But yeah,
it's fine. We're doing well. We're doing well.
To be fair, we didn't go out this weekend, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, drinking. If you partake in soju and really like soju, fine, you'll save money. Soju is so cheap here. Whether I mean, it's cheaper at a like convenience store, but even when you go out to dinner or you go to a bar and you get soju, you're still spending very, very little money.
I think at the CU it's under $2 US.
So it's nothing for like a bottle, essentially of vodka.
Yeah.
So if you're fine with drinking soju, good for you. Golden. Because you guys will be fine. Yeah. We've learned the hard way that just soju just isn't for us. It's not the taste, it's just, you know,
the hangovers are worse.
The hangovers are just like the worst, and it's not worth it for us to save money and feel like terrible the next day. Like we would literally throw a whole day or 2 days away just being hungover. So that's just not worth it.
So they just don't work out. Yeah, not for the soju.
So we had to spend a lot more drinking because we just won't drink soju. So even if we just like get a bottle of like Absolute, it's a lot more expensive here, I even think, than maybe America at a bar.
I think it depends. In some restaurants or some bars, we've gotten a bottle of Absolute or Smirnoff for like $55 US, which I don't think is that bad. Obviously, if we go out in like Gangnam and stuff like that, it's way more money. I think we spent almost like $200,000 won on a bottle of Patron.
Yeah, and if we just get cocktails too, like that's it's like 15,000, 20,000 won.
So think about it like if you're at home. If you're going to your dive bar, you're gonna spend $5 on a drink. That's obviously cheaper, but if you're gonna go to these nice like rooftop bars like you would at home in the States or in Europe, wherever you are, you're obviously gonna spend more. Same obviously here in Korea, and we tend to travel to those places and go to those places that do charge a little bit extra, but
it's worth it
for the atmosphere.
Yeah, for the memes.
You're here one time, or maybe it's for multiple times, but why not, you know, romanticize your life, spend some extra money.
Okay. Number 2. Shopping. I think we both can agree that we do spend more money on our clothes here. Yeah. Just because Korea is overall, like, they care about fashion, they care about like looking good. I want to say at all times. I mean, obviously I think where we live, it's not as a big deal because we're not right in Seoul, but I do think in Seoul, most people care about their appearance, and you want to look good too then, because you don't want to look like a bum.
I think everyone has different experiences with this. Like I know there has been like a lot of people have come here and they do feel pressured and they do get a lot of influence from the beauty standards. I personally feel like I haven't felt pressured, but it kind of motivates me more. I don't necessarily find it as a negative, but also before I came here, I wanted to buy a whole new wardrobe. I was like, I want to dress like how they do. I want to like adapt more of their style. So I spent a lot on clothes, but I also did not pack basically anything for summer. So a lot of money has went towards clothes, but like if I would have probably just packed my stuff from the US, probably could have saved myself that.
Okay, number 3, attractions. I still don't think we've done a lot. No. Because of COVID, though. A lot of it is not a lot of it, but part of it is because of COVID.
Yeah, and like weather and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
we want to do like the towers. That would cost some money.
I feel like we haven't spent a lot on that though.
But that is just something to think about. Like if you guys, like I really want to do the Sky Tower, and Kylah's gonna love it.
She always makes me go on high things. I hate heights.
I really want to go to the top of the Lotte Tower and do you like put harnesses on and stuff like that. I can like post a little picture here so you guys know what I'm talking about. So like I want to do that. That's like $100. But like obviously like if you want to go to like amusement parks, if you want to go to like some museums are free, but some things we've been to a few art things where we've had to pay for. Nothing wild. But again, that depends, like if you're interested in museums or you want to do like amusement parks like and certain things like that,
you're gonna spend more.
Yeah, you have to obviously budget that in. If you want to just do palaces and stuff like that, those are obviously free. But even like we've done a lot of boat rentals, which are so much fun, but that's obviously I think almost like 40,000 won for a half hour. So those are things that you need to budget in. 4.
Cafes. We are both avid coffee drinkers, so I feel like cheers. I feel like we both spend a lot of money just on coffee alone. Like I cannot start my day without coffee. We will both get a headache and my day's ruined.
Yeah, basically I need at least 2 coffees a day to function, minimum. And that's barely.
And I think coffee, I don't know, I do feel like coffee is it can be pricey here.
Like, for sure.
Especially if you go to a cutesy cafe, like you're gonna spend $6.
Yeah.
$6 US on a coffee.
Yeah, it really depends on where you go. And obviously if you're going to like a cutesy like Instagram cafe, they're gonna make your drink adorable looking too. Yeah, so like you're paying again for the atmosphere, just like with bars, cafes, you're paying for the atmosphere. But if you go to the CU,
but it's also, yeah, if you go to the CU, you can get like a can of coffee or a bottle of coffee for like $2 US.
Yeah. 5. Okay, so this is mostly for girls, but it can be for guys too. But you need to think, I think I didn't think about this either. Coming here, I was excited, like, oh my god, my nails are gonna look so cute here, and our nails do always look really cute here. But it's actually a lot more pricey than I think than in the States. You can obviously find, like, it depends like what nail salon you go to. I've heard of like cheap ones, like Rachel goes to a really cheap one, but she does really great designs, and ours is a bit more pricey because of the product she uses. So it really depends on where you decide to go. But I think you need to think about like your nails, your hair. I've been using box dye because I'm cheap and I'm poor.
Yeah.
But you need to think about your hair, think about your nails.
Like a lot of people get facials here and stuff like that.
That's something that I want to get into, so we can always do like a video about like skincare, because I want to start doing facials too. But again, that's something that I need to budget in, that you don't necessarily think about. Waxing, getting your pedicures done. If you want to get Botox, like we have a video, I can link it. We got Botox. Our Botox was way more expensive than the normal Botox here.
Yeah, we can talk about that in the video.
We did realize like going into it that it was more expensive, but I think for our first time we wanted to go to like English speaking, but now when we go back, we can always go to like a cheaper clinic, because now we actually know what we want and what we want for our faces.
So to wrap it up, I think we once again just want to say that we know a lot of things that we said we spend money on, that it's not a necessity. So we're not trying to discourage you from coming thinking you're not gonna make any money, because you very easily can.
Yeah, I just think, if we're being completely honest, like I have not saved really anything since I've been here. The only money that I've saved,
even from
we're basically just breaking even. Also, like we have a big trip coming up to Jeju, which fingers crossed everything goes as planned, but
yeah, we spent a lot of money
on an Airbnb, stuff like that. Because obviously we got like a really, really nice one. We wanted to splurge on this, so it was a lot more. And then I had to buy, like I said, I didn't pack any clothes. I had to buy a whole new summer wardrobe. So realistically, I probably could have saved anywhere from like, I would say like $300 to $500 a month if I really wanted to. I know some people do send money through PayPal, and that's what I plan on doing. I think there are a few apps. If you are living in Korea and you happen to be watching this video, if you guys want to mention anything that you guys do to send money back, or anything that you guys know of, even if you are in Korea, that you've heard people use. I think I'm gonna use PayPal, but honestly, until like summer's done, I'm probably not gonna really worry about saving money, because right now I wanna
we want to
kind of live life
and
while
we can.
Yeah,
like, and I think we've thought like, while the weather is nice, we might as well be doing what we want to do. Because in this winter, it's like
so cold.
It's so cold that there will be more times in the winter that we'll stay in, and it's like summertime, so we're kind of, well, now we're not because of COVID, but we were like trying to live it up.
Yeah, so I think it really just depends on your lifestyle and how much you actually plan on spending, and like what your goals are. Some people come to South Korea and they know they're gonna be here for a year and they don't care about saving.
Yeah, it's all for experience, and like I think that's how we're living at the moment. It's like this is more of a for the experience and for the memories kind of thing. Thank you guys for watching.
If you guys want to request any more